Before we get started with today's video, here's a message from our president.
It made it harder for people to buy stabilized bracelets. Put a pistol on a brace, it turns into a gun. Makes it more, you can have a higher caliber weapon, a higher caliber bullet coming out of that gun.
Every time I get here to film, she's always in the bathroom. You gotta go to the bathroom?
Yep. This poor dagger, it looks like it's been used and abused, and we've only had it out to the range twice. Today makes the third time that we've had this gun out at the range. This video is Battle of the Sandbox. I have the PSA Dagger going head to head with the Glock 19. I have 5 rounds loaded for the PSA Dagger just to show that it works. Or does it?
Oh no.
Maybe we won't have a battle. Well, I did get a couple of them off, so
What magazine is in that?
we're just going to use what they send with it. That's the P mag that they send with the PSA Dagger. This is a Glock mag for the Glock 19. Fingers crossed it'll work better. Oh, I can already feel it. Told you.
Try 5 rounds with the Glock mag through the dagger. Although we shouldn't have to use.
Okay, here's the dagger with a handicap. Handicap for the dagger using the Glock mag. Do you think it's gonna fire him through there using the Glock mag? We'll find out. Because the dagger did not fire all the rounds right with the P mag in there, I am now using the Glock mag. Let's see if we have better luck. Negative. Don't think it's a mag issue. I think it's a gun issue. Well, today is going to be a very short video because the dagger's not even operating right and I haven't even had a chance to put it in the sand.
Okay, quick video. This was filmed after this video and Heather edited it in. She wanted me to figure out why the dagger was not firing, and I found a major broken part. But first, look at that weird wear mark next to the firing pin. That's weird. I've never seen that before. When she shoots it, it feels like all of that is binding up and it won't shoot. Look at the slide rails. It looks like one's higher than the other. And this design is not what you think it is. It's not like a Glock. Let me show you. So on the dagger, the rear slide rails, they're just a shell. The trigger assembly slides in between there, and it's all held in place by the roll pin. But that just comes right out, and it's supposed to be one piece. You will see that mine is broke. It's broke right at the pin. It's in 2 pieces. It's supposed to be one piece. In the PSA Dagger Epic Fail video, you can see this part in one piece. One thing is for sure, the PSA Dagger, they call it a Glock clone. It is not a Glock clone. Glocks don't have this design right here, but they are not the same quality, and the design is not a 100% Glock design. I know that normal people are not going to pour dirt in their dagger. Maybe Heather will get another dagger and we will just shoot it normally and see and put it in use in her classes where it gets heavy use and just see how it does that way under normal wear and tear.
The Glock ran through there. I'm gonna go ahead, just shoot 3 more rounds of the Glock mag. You know what? I have a better idea. What if we use the P mag in the Glock and see if that works? I just loaded 3 rounds in there. Do you think it's gonna work? Do you think the P mag's gonna run through the Glock? I think so, because I don't think it's a mag issue. I think it's a gun issue. Because the Glock fired all those rounds, with the PMag, it's a gun issue. Can't get any worse. I'm just gonna go ahead back to the fumble through it with the PMag here. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up because I don't think it's gonna work. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the sand, just like we did before. Sprinkle some sand on there. Pat it down. Sprinkle sand in there. I don't think I'm gonna get any rounds off because it didn't fire right when we didn't enter sand. Generous tap, helping the gun out. Oh. I really don't care for these sand challenges. It goes right down my shirt. That would be a negative, Roger. Okay.
Put the Glock through it.
We said it was head to head, so I'm using the Glock mag for the Glock gun. That would be the 19. 3 rounds, because why put more in there? Because we know it's going to cycle through there. Put it on there, pat it down. Deja vu right about now. No crybabies about not putting enough sand in here. Why do we do torture tests? Because they're just fun to do. Glock 19 with the Glock mag. No issues at all.
Did you do both sides?
I did do both sides, but we'll do it again. We're gonna do a do-over with the Glock 19, putting sand on both sides. This will be 2 times with sand. So you can see it in there.
The Glock had a couple hiccups the last time you did it, but you was able to get it working then too.
Yeah, once I dropped that mag out of the Glock the last time, we saw a whole bunch of dirt falling out. It cycled the rest of those rounds out of there. Generous tap like we did with the dagger. Okay, both sides. You saw both sides. I don't know. Want to do it for the 3rd time? No, I'm just kidding. Glock fired all the rounds there, even while it was dumped and piled in sand 2 times. That would make actually cumulative 3 times of the Glock. Ran through there perfect. Well, almost perfect. We gave it 80% the last video. Go back and watch that. The dagger, well, you saw that. We had problems from the very get-go when we walked out here. Think I got a defective dagger? Let me know what you think. Or do you think the sand was too much for it? This poor dagger. The Glock's been out here probably about 100 times and it looks brand new. Ooh. Maybe we stopped the Glock video right in time. I was trying to put my gun up. Trying to put the gun up back into the range bag and the trigger wouldn't press the rear to make sure that it wasn't just putting on a show for the camera. Went through. It just, there it goes. I had to use a little bit more muscle. That's a wrap. Getting out of this heat. It is hotter than a mofo out here. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you next time. All right, let's get out of this. It's hot. The dagger versus the Glock. Did that 2-3 times now. Dagger lost, therefore Glock won as usual. Prove me wrong.